Hi, everybody. I'm your host, Mike Downer, and I'm here with Edgar Ortiz, the managing partner of CMIT Solutions. And we're on Behind the Firewall. How you doing today, Edgar?
I'm doing amazing. So how are you doing, Mike?
Hey, I'm doing great. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what does a managed IT service provider actually do. So the question I have for you, Edgar, is what are managed IT services? What do they include? And how do they work for small and mid-sized businesses?
Yeah, that's a great question. When people ask me about managed IT and what actually include, here's the kind of complete picture. In CMIT Des Moines, what we do 24/7 monitoring, help desk support, cybersecurity, cloud services, data backup, network management. We do an strategic IT consulting. This is not a menu. This is a system. Every piece works together. So at CMIT Des Moines, we make it all work together. Pull one out and you have gaps. So if everything doesn't work together, you're definitely going to have gaps. So keep them all in one place, and your technology stop being a liability and start actually being an asset for your company. What we do here at CMIT Des Moines is delivery a whole system for one predictable monthly cost. One of the biggest things that we do is we're trying to help small business understand that this is not an expense in your P&L. This is actually an asset. You need to start taking this out of your expense category in your P&L and put it as an asset, because when you're going to sell your business, you can bring us as a consultant and we can demonstrate to that person that is going to buy your business that all this security and all this cloud that you put in and everything that we give you as a service, you can actually demonstrate that that is a value into your business.
Perfect. And I know you briefly touched on this, but can you walk us through the full scope of services that CMIT Solutions of Des Moines provides?
So yeah, it's pretty much kind of we are not with the old model that is simple. Something breaks, you call and you actually go out pay. What I say that you taking your computer for a drive to Best Buy. You don't need to take your computer for a drive. Your computer needs to stay at your office. This is, the break fix model, sound cheap until something really breaks down, like a server goes down or something else goes down into your organization. And then now the bill is over $8,000 on a Tuesday afternoon. Here's the deeper problem, that IT companies only, makes money when you have a problem. There's a zero incentive to prevent the next one. With a flat rate managed IT, we flip that you pay a monthly fix. We make money when your technology works. So our interests are completely aligned with yours. So you get predictable costs, you get a proactive maintenance, you get an unlimited help desk, you get some help desk help. You don't get surprises, you don't get any emergency invoices. Just not more IT roulette. You actually get services that work. We help you we understand your business, and we understand your environment. We understand your how you use your computers, how much backup you need. So that's what we do here at CMIT Des Moines, is trying to help the business to stay up and running, and to continue doing what they do best. So they don't need to worry about their backup, their cloud services, their emails. They don't need to worry about that. That's what we're here for.
Perfect. And I know you briefly touched on this, but can you tell me the difference and why it's important for a flat rate monitor cost compared to break it and fix it model of a managed IT services company?
So yes, it's like I say early, when you have a flat rate model, you're not paying for every time something breaks. It is predictable. It's proactive. We monitor your system 24/7. We patch that. What that means is that Microsoft got out of line with your business. We fix it. We update that, and trying to maintain that always updated. One of the biggest thing is the protection. You preventing any issues before that cause downtime. You don't want downtime. You come to work and you expect everything to work. So the old break fix model only reacts when the thing already broke and you need to call, hey, I broke. Or if that person is not available, what do? Like I say, you take your computer, disconnect it, put it in your car, and make it do a road trip to Best Buy. We don't want you to do a road trip to Best Buy. Our goal is to keep your business running smoothly and just fix things when they actually fail. So we fix it when they actually fail. So that's pretty much kind of the difference between a flat rate model and just a break fix.
So what does 24/7 monitoring actually mean? And how does it help detect issues before they cause downtime? Because you kind of touched on the downtime issue. What does that mean, and how does it stop from causing that downtime?
That's definitely a great question. When that means that 24/7 monitor, we're constantly watching your system for any sign of troubles. Things like failing hard drive, missing patches in any software that you have inside, any backup errors. Instead of waiting for something to crash, we get alerts early. We fix the issue before that cause any downtime. It's like having a digital security guard that never sleeps, keeping your business running smoothly. It's that guard that is always right there and never goes out to sleep. So that's kind of pretty much what 24/7 monitor means.
That was a great analogy. That puts it in perspective. So what does the help desk experience look like for clients? And how do they typically get support when something, does go wrong?
So great question. Our clients here at CMIT Des Moines can reach our help desk by phone, by email, through our support portal. So they have an actual widget in their computer. They can click and actually reach out to our support and chat. And we kind of help them to whatever is easier for them. They get a real IT professional. It's kind of the real point. Who is already know their system. So someone they understand your business. Someone they understand your emails, your backups, your software. No a generic call center. You're not calling outside of the United States to a generic call center. You actually calling a real person that understand your business. Yes, we can probably have someone different in sometimes, but we understand whole business. More issues are resolved remotely, so within minutes. in less than 30 minutes, something like that, with someone remotely that you call in or you email or you actually chat to do that. Some probably needs to be escalated to someone that needs to go out to your organization. But I can say without a doubt that 90% or more, we can resolve that remotely. We don't need to set someone to your organization. So we have someone that is hands-on. We can dispatch locally someone if he needs to be a technician right away. But majority of the time, you have someone that you reach out by a phone, by email, by chat, and they're going to solve the problem.
That's great to know, because nowadays human connection, a true human connection is very important.
It is. Yes, it definitely is. Having that connection with someone that understand your business, to someone that understand probably your compliance, or to understand all your network it is key to have a partner that is there for you.
Agreed. So moving on to the next phase of this, how does patch management and regular updates help keep systems moving, help keep systems secure and running smooth?
Yeah, every piece of software in your business have vulnerabilities. Hacker know which one haven't been patched. And they scan for that automatically. Now with AI, it's way more faster for bad people to actually understand that, hey, this software is no patch, this software is no fix. So most small businesses have no systematic patching process to defer for updates, and they forget third-party apps. They leave two known security gaps open for months. We handle all that. We test those patches before deploying them. We schedule update after hours, so your workday isn't disrupted. We documented everything, which you matter, because you want your things to be healthy and your system to be healthy. If you in healthcare, or you in finance, or you in legal, patch management isn't a glamorous, it isn't something out of that you don't need. It's something that you actually need, because it's a higher impact into your security. For most small businesses, can make or break them. So here at CMIT, we sure that you actually have everything in place, so you don't get those problems, especially with the bad people out there scanning for those vulnerabilities every day to see what is the door that is open. Like we talked earlier, we have that a bouncer in the club, so checking the ID, you can get in, you cannot. So we had that person looking through all those softwares. They are actually updated, they are actually good, so you can have peace of mind. So that's pretty much what we manage, in order to, because you have probably hundreds of software in your computer and you don't understand what that software went out of alignment and doesn't have the proper updates, and that is a door open to your organization. And that's what we do. We close that door.
I love that. Next level peace of mind. So Edgar, let me ask you, how are small and mid-sized businesses now able to access enterprise level technology protection without enterprise level costs?
That's one of the best questions. I know a little story. 5 years ago, the tools that protected Fortune 500 companies were priced for 500 Fortune company budgets.
Right.
A 30-person business in Des Moines, simply, they couldn't afford them. that's the change that we made at CMIT Solution Des Moines. That's the change that we make in order to help small businesses, even solopreneurs, even businesses that is only one person. We help that because the big boys, like I call them, the big Fortune 500 companies, they have the money, they have the budgets, they have the best tools, they have the armies of security people, IT people, and they don't need to worry about that. And that's what the bad actors know. The bad actor knows that, hey, it is difficult for me to break into West Fargo, but it's not difficult for me to break into Mike mortgage lender.
Right.
Because you independent, you small, and the bad actor knows that. So what we do here in CMIT in Des Moines and also Overland Park, Kansas, if we deliver that enterprise grade endpoint protection, threat detection, and cloud security, so the same category of tools that used by companies with 10,000 employees, with hundreds and hundreds of people, as managed service, we spread the cost across the entire client base. So what it costs for one single person, we help small businesses all across, so it can be affordable for them. So it's going to be a fraction of the monthly cost that they could have. So your 20-person firm can have the same threat detection they can as a West Fargo. That regional bank can have the same IT level that West Fargo have at a fractional low cost. This is not a sales pitch. This is actually what we manage as an IT provider. We do. We actually deliver it here in 2026, so people can actually have peace of mind without losing the bank.
That's awesome. You're giving the little guy a good leg up and a great advantage. Edgar, let me ask you, what is the vendor management advantage, and how does CMIT handle technology vendors on behalf of the client?
Yes. One of the big things is, think about every technology vendor your business deal with. Your internet service provider, you Microsoft, your software provider, your hardware provider, your phone provider. Sometimes we don't think about that one. Your phone system, every one of those have a support number, a contract, a renewal date, and a support process. So that assumes that you have an IT department that can deal with it. When your internet goes down and you call your internet service provider, you get kind of that hold music and consumer, before they actually start helping you and troubleshooting that. When we call, we speak your language. We escalate it correctly. We get the result faster. Here at CMIT Solutions Des Moines, we own every vendor relationship on your behalf. It's just one call to us. We handle the rest. That's hours of your time back every month. You don't need to be dealing with multiple vendors and different things. You call us, we deal with that. You can go out and do your work and do what you do best. Actually running your business. That's what we do for small businesses.
That solves a huge pain point and seems like a really big money saver and time saver for the companies.
Yep.
So let's kind of wind this up here. So Edgar, tell me, what makes CMIT Solutions of Des Moines different from other IT companies in our area?
Um, you know, there's other IT companies in Des Moines. Yeah, we have multiple other companies. So here's the kind of the honest answer. We're locally owned. I live here. My accent is not from here, so if you heard it, I'm not from here, but I live here in Des Moines. This is my home, even though I'm born and grew up in Puerto Rico. And like I said, we are locally owned. I'm accountable here for our people here in Des Moines. CMIT Des Moines is your partner locally. But we have one thing. We are backed by a national network, over 170 plus location all across of the United States. We have a deeper expertise behind every decision that we make for your business. And when I say that, I want to touch the point of, like, to be honest, if it's something that I don't know, if it is something that the CMIT Des Moines doesn't know, we're going to tell you, we don't know what is going on. We don't know that. But we have over 2,000 techs all across of the United States that we are going to reach out to them. So you're not only paying for CMIT Des Moines, you actually paying for you're going to have 2,000 techs behind your organization. Imagine you actually hiring 2,000 IT techs and cybersecurity experts and cloud experts and Microsoft experts for your business, that you maybe are 3 people in your business, but you have behind you a whole nation network. That's the difference of CMIT Des Moines. And we tell you, like, we have clients that say, hey, we never seen this before. We don't know what is this about. Give me just a second. Let me reach out via chat. Let me reach out via email. Let me reach out via phone call. And let me tell you something, we're going to solve it. Because if we never seen it, somebody inside of CMIT organization have dealt with that, have seen that, and can fix that. So there's expertise behind every decision, like I say, that we make for your business. We operate as strategic. We are your advisors. We no, how I say, not just keep you in the dark. We actually keep your lights on. We sit at your table. We connecting your technology to the decision of your business goal. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I approach every client with the same commitment that I approach every mission when I was in the military. You get my word and I keep it. Our flat rate model means that we not only win you, we win. We stabilize your business, we make your business better, and we let you go out and do what you do best. So that is the difference. It's not just IT support or a technology partnership built for how Des Moines business. It's a technology partnership that is built for how Des Moines businesses actually operate. So that is the reason we are here. We are here for you. We are here for your business. CMIT Des Moines, and we are trying to be your partner, be your advisor, and keep you running.
That definitely is. You have a lot of advantages over any other IT company here in Des Moines, just from hearing that. So, Edgar, I'd like to thank you for joining me today and letting us know what a managed IT services provider actually does. You've done a great job on answering all those questions. You've explained how it works for small and mid-sized businesses, and how they get Fortune 500 company protection at small business prices. So, Edgar, I know we have a lot more to talk about as far as managed IT services go. We'll talk very soon. And thanks for your time today, Edgar.
Yeah, no problem. See you in the next